All right, be honest with me, guys. Are you happy? I can honestly say I'm happier now than ever before, and I really shouldn't be. I've been in better physical shape, I've had better relationships, I've had more money coming in than I do now, but there are 6 things that I realized this year that have made me the happiest I've ever been, and I'll carry them on for the rest of my life. But I want to share them with you because the bottom line is we got to be happy. We have all the tools to be happy. We're chasing it everywhere. And if we're not happy now, we never will be, because seriously, we have it all. We're not pirates dying of like scabies, okay? It's 2020. We have everything. The first lesson I've learned is pleasure is different than happiness. For example, I love having my big Sweet Lady Jane classic chocolate cake once a week. That is pleasure. It's so good. It's rich. It's fudgy. I love it so much. But that's pleasure. I'm happy long term with pleasure coming sometimes. But if I had that chocolate cake every day or twice a day, it wouldn't be the same. I wouldn't really like it. And more importantly, it would ruin my long-term goals of feeling healthy and having energy and all that stuff. So pleasure needs to be sprinkled in. But if we always seek pleasure, whether it's drinking, smoking, partying, all that, it is only short-lived. We cannot be happy long-term by going after pleasures. Pleasures should be more of rewards for everything else. Number 2, happiness can only be defined by you. I think of happiness as success. Success is not what someone drives, someone wears, someone does for a living. It's literally, if you want to be a beach bum that skydives every week, and that makes you happy and that makes you feel successful, then that's what you have to do. But it cannot be influenced by your parents, by your friends, by your employer, by anyone else, by the ads, the billboards, everything that says you must drive this BMW to be happy. Screw that. Screw it. Happiness has got to be 100% defined by you. When you accept that and you let go of the keeping up with the Joneses and everything else, I guarantee you, you will be so much happier. Something important to understand is that happiness is being sold to us in every single marketing ad. Every radio ad, every Instagram post that's sponsored, everything is pointed towards, here is your problem, here is how it's solved, and now you are happier because of it. You have got to do the math yourself. You've got to understand what makes you happy, what makes you upset. If you're just following the ads of, well, I went to the shopping mall and I bought this because I thought it'd make me happy, understand that that's the psychology that all these brands use to make their sales go up. Give you a false problem that you don't really have, and here's your solution to the false problem. No, you gotta look beyond that. Number 3, happiness is in growth and learning. This is so exciting because every day I'm listening to podcasts, I'm reading books, I'm meeting with people that are inspiring, that are so knowledgeable. What's exciting is that my potential as a human, as a contributor in this world, is growing every single day. That means I'm so freaking excited to see who I'll be in 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, because at this pace, I will be so enlightened, I'll be so inspiring, I'll have so many skills. I'm taking public speaking class where I'm talking in front of 20 or 30 people, I'm getting feedback, I'm getting better. When you invest in growth and learning, you start being excited about yourself again, because all of a sudden you are like, whoa, I got potential, like who am I? In 5 years, I can be so far ahead. I can have these dreams and these visions. And right now, if you feel like you don't have much potential, it's probably because you haven't put in the work. Having potential is only based off of the effort you're putting in to develop yourself. It's not like, well, I wasn't born 6'10", so I can't play basketball. I can't be good at basketball. There's a point where you're like, all right, well, physical stuff, maybe you don't have that much potential, but up here, there's no limit. Don't be that guy or girl that peaked in high school. Number 4, happiness is found in discomfort, not comfort. Look, it's nice to feel comfortable, warm in your bed, and there's times where we appreciate that, but usually we appreciate that because we had such a challenging day and it was cold and we earned the comfort from the discomfort. We don't want to be house cats. We don't want to be coddled babies because there's no long-term fulfillment in that. When we enjoy our rest, it's because we have strained, we have put in the effort. Discomfort is something we need to feel human. We were meant to take on challenges. We were meant to work hard. One of the best things I've done is taken cold showers on a daily basis or an ice plunge, like an ice bath, because it's hard, because I get in there anyway, because I accept and embrace that challenge. I feel amazing. You want that sense of victory. We want the challenge and we want the victory. That is human nature. When we have that, then we can bundle up and feel the comfort, but understand that short-term pleasure, like comfort and pleasure are tied, but long-term, we want to overcome challenges. That is what makes us happy. Number 5, happiness is when we're in purpose. I've been looking for my purpose for 32 years, and I'm so happy that I finally found something I feel very passionate about, which is personal growth and personal finances. Combining that is like, holy crap, I don't care if I'm a multi-billionaire, I want to share that message with the world. When you are living that inspired, purpose-driven life, you're excited to wake up, you're excited about giving, you're excited about meeting people because you have a bigger vision, you have a reason to live. So if you're a bit lost, I get it. I was lost for many years. Ask yourself, if I give you $10 billion, you've already traveled and now you're coming home, what would you do on a daily basis? What would you do for free? What is the thing that you would offer to the planet, the world, people, animals, the environment? Because money's no object. What would you be doing? If you're having trouble with that, think, what are you very skilled at? What's your uniqueness? What do you offer that people are like, you know, you're really this. You're really generous. You're very good on camera, which I wish I was. You're very this. Ask them and then see where that lies and where that leads you. Number 6, happiness is in quality relationships. Quality relationships are ones that run deep, not wide. So you can have 3 or 4 deep relationships, and these are just with people that you lift up and they lift you up. They are there for you, you are there for them. There is nothing that replaces quality relationships, because at the end of the day, we just don't want to feel like we're alone. We're lost, they're lost, but hey, let's be lost together and know that it's completely normal for us to not have everything figured out, for us to make mistakes, to do things poorly or beat ourselves up, and we just need that support system. So as long as the people are quality, and quality does not mean a certain career, does not mean income, it literally means the energy that they bring is raising you up and you're raising them up. You can't be toxic to them. Don't be the ones that's bitching and moaning and gossiping. No, there's no room for that. And there's no room for that around me. It's either we're talking about big ideas, collaboration, impacting the world, doing great things, or I'm not gonna deal with you, straight up. So find those relationships, cultivate them, because that is happiness. Number 7, and here's a bonus, is I learned that happiness evolves. That means that what I find to make me happy today, I can't expect that to be the same in 5 years or 10 years. While I believe that a lot of it will overlap, when I was 25, it was way different. When I was 16, it was way different. Happiness should evolve because we evolve. The more spiritual growth, mental growth, hardships we go through, people we lose, the more what really counts and what really makes us happy becomes more and more evident, and all the superficial stuff just goes by the wayside. So when you put in that effort on a daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly basis, you will find what makes you happy and what doesn't much quicker. That is my blueprint for happiness. That is what I've learned in 2019. What have you learned? Share with me in the comment section below, and stay tuned for the next video. See you later.